Why is krill overfishing a problem for the Antarctic ecosystem? Imagine a tiny creature that holds the key to the entire Antarctic food chain. That's what krill are. These small, shrimp-like animals are the main food source for many polar species. When too many krill are caught, it can cause big problems for the whole ecosystem. Krill are the foundation of life in the Southern Ocean. Whales, seals, penguins, and seabirds all depend on them for food. If krill numbers drop because of overfishing, these animals struggle to find enough to eat. For example, whales may find it harder to get enough energy to survive and reproduce. Penguins and seals also face food shortages, especially during breeding seasons when they need extra energy to raise their young. Krill are not just food, they also help control the carbon cycle. They eat tiny plants called phytoplankton that absorb carbon dioxide from the air. When krill excrete waste, some of this carbon sinks to the bottom of the ocean, helping to store it away from the atmosphere. If too many krill are removed, this natural process slows down, which can make climate change worse. Fishing for krill is often focused around areas like the tip of the Antarctic Peninsula. These spots are important breeding and wintering grounds for krill. Overfishing in these regions can cause local populations to drop sharply. When krill numbers fall in these key areas, it can affect the entire region and beyond. Climate change makes things even more complicated. The Antarctic is warming faster than many other parts of the world. Melting sea ice reduces the habitat that young krill need to grow and survive. Warmer waters and ocean acidification can also slow down krill growth and make it harder for them to reproduce. When combined with overfishing, these factors threaten to wipe out large parts of krill populations. Industrial fishing boats also cause other issues. They pollute the environment with emissions and sometimes spill oil. Bycatch, which is catching unintended animals like whales, can harm those species. The presence of large fishing ships can disturb wildlife and even introduce invasive species to the region. Current rules limit how much krill can be caught based on estimates of how many are in the ocean. But these limits don't always account for how climate change is affecting krill or what predators need. Sometimes, the catch reaches the maximum allowed, forcing fishing to stop early. This shows that krill are not endless and need careful management. In the end, overfishing krill threatens the entire Antarctic ecosystem. It puts the food supply for many animals at risk, disrupts the natural carbon cycle, and could cause long-term damage. Protecting krill populations is essential to keep the polar wildlife thriving and to maintain the health of this fragile environment.